Well, good morning, everyone. I think we are moving in the right direction this morning. I can see that Alex is dialed in the background to make sure that I haven't screwed the pooch somehow. Let's see here if we can get Alex on. There we go. Stand by, everybody.
Can you hear me, Sam?
I can hear you, Al. Good day. Can you hear me, Alex?
I don't hear you, Sam.
You can't hear me? I can hear you. Hold on, everybody. More challenges with TikTok. Stand by, everyone.
TikTok's blank again, guys.
Oh, boy.
I don't see or hear Sam.
Lisa Maria says they can hear both of us.
You guys can hear us both, but I don't hear Sam. Sam, do you hear me?
I do hear you, yes. Hold on, everybody. We're trying to get this worked out.
Do you hear me?
I can hear you, Alex.
X is working. Let me drop out and come back in.
Okay. All right, everybody. Alex is going to drop out and come back in. All right, everyone. So, excuse me. We're having some more technical difficulties. It's a challenge, but hold on, everybody. We're getting there. Let me say good morning to some people. Good morning, Jason. Nice to see you. Lisa Maria, good morning. Chris Romano, Wendy, good morning, Wendy. PJ Party Peggy is here. Toey Bixby, good morning, Toey. Looks like we have Jerry BR549. Good morning, Jerry. Good morning, Donna Fox. Mary Lise Brown is here. Let's see here. Marianne Thompson is here. Holly, good morning, Holly. Freddie Dragonfly, good morning. Carrie, grand rising to you as well. King's Girl 1974 is here. Good morning, King's Girl. Lori Christine, good morning. Alex is frozen, it says in the chat here. Let me see if I can get, oh, he is frozen. Wow. I don't know how to unfreeze him. It won't let me remove him. Hold on one second, everybody. Oh, boy. All of these challenges with TikTok recently. My apologies. Let's see if Dave will come on. Let's see if we can get Dave going here. Good morning, Sarah Catherine. Hold on, everybody. We're trying to figure out what's going on. Looks like Dave's not coming on either. Holy cannoli. Boy, oh boy. So everybody in the chat, if you, let's see. Paul Rick is here on YouTube. Hey, Paul. He said he could hear everyone on YouTube, but there's a bad echo. Okay. Hey, Rosie just made it. Hi, Rosie. I don't know what to do with Alex because he's frozen on my screen. Okay. I just got a text from Alex. We're going to have to restart TikTok again. I'm so sorry to everybody, but I'm going to drop out and come back on. Please jump back on the live. My apologies. I wish there was more I could do about this. Barb said it's all you, Sam. It is probably all my fault, but I don't, there's nothing I'm doing intentionally. So I'm going to drop out and come back in. So please join us back in again. Just give me a minute. Okay, everybody. See you in a little bit.
Good morning, Sam.
Hey, Alex. So you don't want me to restart Restream? See, it's a TikTok issue because
it's a TikTok thing.
Yeah, because I'm trying to close TikTok and it won't let me, so I'm going to have to force close it. That's what I had to do yesterday. Hold on.
Did you fire up your computer this morning, or has it been on all night?
No, I rebooted it this morning.
Yeah, it should be fine. It's just a TikTok thing. Something's up with TikTok. Has been for like the entire weekend.
Okay, so I closed TikTok live. I'm gonna leave Restream open, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, now I can't even see. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, rebooting TikTok.
Say hide that. I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna put TikTok down here on the bar.
Oh, okay.
So now you don't have to worry about minimize, maximize,
okay,
all that fun stuff.
So once it comes up, I'll move it over to the other screen.
Yeah, I could see and hear both of us on Restream.
Okay.
But on TikTok, I couldn't see you or hear you.
Okay. Hold on here. Get this moved over here. Turn that on there. All right. Oh, now the camera's fucked up. There we go. All right. Now, are we ready to go live?
Yep, I clicked it for you.
Oh, you did? Okay.
All right, I'll see you on TikTok.
Okay, brother. Okay, everybody, we're getting back in here. So sorry about that. I don't know what is going on. Let's see if Alex is going to work here. Hold on, everybody. We're getting
all there. Right, it's working now. I can see and hear you.
Oh, you can? Okay, great.
Yep.
Okay. All right, everybody. So we're loading back up here. Let's give everybody some time to reconnect. All right, let's see here. Oh, wait, I got to pop this chat out. Hold on.
Hey, Dave.
Morning, guys.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, if you have any connections over at TikTok, they need an IT guy.
Yeah.
That's probably the case.
Yeah, let's see. Hold on one second, guys. I'm just trying to get this these chats.
Take your time, sir. Take your time.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, wow. Why did that come over here? That's weird. All right. Okay, everybody, we are back. And now, if you would in the chat, please let me know if you can hear and see both Alex and I and Dave. Let's see if this is working. Hey, Joe Buckwheat, too, is here. Hey, Joe. Okay, Jason said it looks like we're seeing and hearing everyone, I think.
Yes, sir.
PJ Party says, I see you, but not them.
Drop out and come back in, PJ. We'll show up.
Deb M. Good morning, Deb M. King's Girl said, we can hear all, only see you live. Oh, there we go. There's Dave. Alex, is your camera not on? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I was picking a background.
Oh, okay. There we go. All right, everybody. Wow. Oh, my goodness. What this TikTok, it just seems like there's just something going on with TikTok. So I appreciate all of your patience. Let's see. We've said hello to a lot of Kim55 is here. Never Maverick is here. Good morning. Donna Fox, Scratch 65, Dab Bam, PJ Party, King's Girl 1974, Mary Ann Thompson. Everybody's piling back in. Scratch 65 saying it's cyber attacks. You know, Scratch, I wish I was that popular, but I don't see that happening. But who knows? Oh, that's funny. Okay, now PJ Party says she can see all of us. Oh, wonderful. It actually looks like it's working. Oh, look over here on, hold on one second. Paul Rick says he can hear us. Crystal Zeski's here on Facebook. Excellent. It's working. Crystal doesn't like Facebook's format. She's going over to TikTok. Okay, whatever you want to do. Do we have an echo on the other platforms? YouTube, X, Facebook, or Rumble? If you would, send me a chat and let me know on those other platforms if everything's golden over there.
Looks like James is here now too.
Okay. Hey, Mama Bear's here. Good morning, Mama Bear. And Christy B from Kaysville, Kansas. AJM CSJ is here. Good morning. All right. It looks like we are golden, believe it or not. Hey, good morning, Joy. Let me get rid of this. Okay. All right, everybody. Paul over on YouTube said no. I don't know if that means no, everything is work or what's going on there. Let's see here. I just got a text. Oh, okay. Lee, if you can hear me, is put it in the chat or send me a text saying that you can see both Dave and Alex now. I think they just had their cameras off.
It's all working.
It is okay. So we're good.
If you're in the room right now and for some reason you don't see one of us or hear one of us drop out of the room and come back in, and it will fix it.
Okay, cool.
Thank you,
yeah.
TikTok troubleshoot.
Let's see. Lee said, yeah, she can hear everybody now. Hey, yeah, there we go. Okay, good. Richard Pacente just made it. Keith Don Wynn is here. Good morning, Keith. Richard, I said Richard Pacente, didn't I? Sherry said Alex sounds a little echoed. Oh well, I think it'll clear up here. Let's see. All right, well, Dave, how are you this morning?
Good, you guys?
Good. Only 12 minutes of technical problems so far today.
That's not bad for a Tuesday, is it?
I'm telling you. James, how are you this morning?
Good morning, sir. I'm doing well.
All right, glad to hear it. Apparently, Dave has an echo.
Echo.
Say something.
No,
Dave.
not to me.
I'm good, I think.
It's Crystal said it sounds, or no, Sarah Catherine said it sounds weird for all except for Sam.
Well,
I don't know what we can do about that.
Somebody's picking favorites.
I don't know what the heck's going on. Well, let's see if it clears up. Wendy said it's an echo. It sounds electronic. You know, so TikTok has been pushing out updates, and I use something called TikTok Studio, and then I use something else called Restream for the other platforms. Paul Rick says, yes, everything's good on YouTube.
I'm listening to the X feed and YouTube feeds, and our audios all sound fine on those feeds. So it's got to be something with the TikTok app. So if you guys want to just pop out of the room and pop back in, I think it might resolve it. Otherwise, we're just going to proceed and keep the show rolling forward.
Okay, sounds good. Excuse me. Hey, Beach Girl made it. Hi, Beach Girl. And Tanya Huber. Nice to see you, Tanya. Alrighty, everybody. So Alex, are you ready to dive into some indices and tell us what's going on?
Well, I was born ready, sir.
I like that attitude.
S&P 500 is down 12 points to 6,020. Dow Industrial average down 37 points to 42,477. NASDAQ is down 40 points to 19,660. Gold is down $18 to $3,999.10. Looking at the crypto, space, Bitcoin looks to be down almost 3% at 104,000. Ethereum is down 5% to 24.95, and XRP is down by the dip at $2.18. Crude oil is continuing to go up, obviously, with the Middle East conflict. Big oil is not going to miss a chance to make some more profit, so we are sitting at $73.58 per barrel. Silver is up 88 cents. It's the only thing up this morning.
Not surprising.
What about the dip?
Okay, let's see here. Peggy Smith said it's better on YouTube today for some reason. So if you're on TikTok and it's really bothering you, you can go to YouTube, Facebook, X, or Rumble, because we're live on all of those platforms as well. And I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but I don't know what else we can do at this point. Massimo 13 is here from Milan. I'm assuming Italy. Hey, Massimo, I'm glad you made it. Welcome. All right, Dave, what do we got going with farming and agriculture?
Corn is up 2 to 4 today. Soybeans are up 2 to 8. Wheat is up 3 to 9. Cattle is down 1.27%, and hogs are up 0.3%.
Did you say wheat or weed?
Wheat?
Exactly.
Wheat. There's a lot of interesting stuff on immigration, farming industry, immigrants across the board, pushing that. Trump said he's going to back off on that, but it's a problem that immigrants are coming up with green cards with detasseling and hog work and cattle work and stuff like that. So I don't understand why it's a big problem. But if you're here illegally, out the door you go until you get a green card, so we can track you. Plain
Exactly. All righty. B Golden made it. Hey, B Golden, glad you're here. All right, James, what do we have with the military today?
Well, one of the things that I want to address is Alex talked about the fuel prices being at 73.58. The reason that happens is 20% of all globally traded oil has to pass through the Straits of Hormuz. It's territorial water between Iran and Oman, and its narrowest point is 21 miles, but with the shipping lane, it's only 2 miles. So when Iran decides that they want to block the Straits of Hormuz, they could easily do it. They only have to work with 2 miles to block it, and that's obviously driving fears of shortage of oils, and we see it in the prices. Part of the fear with the nuclear capabilities of Tehran is they're calling for the withdrawal of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. I probably butchered that. And they're going to end their cooperation and rush towards making a big boomer. And that's causing some fear. And that's one of the things that President Trump left the G7 for, to address that with our moving closer assets being the 3 Nimitz class carriers and a couple big destroyers. And I wouldn't doubt, and that also has something to do with the 30 tankers that went that way yesterday or the night before. To give a footprint of the nuclear capabilities of the countries that have nuclear capability, Russia has 4,309. The United States has 3,700. And to give you an idea how serious the situation is, 1,770 of those nuclear units that we have are deployed, and 1,930 are in reserve. China has 600, France has 290, Europe has 225, and they have 120 deployed. India has 180, Pakistan has 170, Israel has 90, and little short Kim Jong-un has 50. So that's kind of a big deal if you look at the footprint of where nuclear capability is. Israel claims that it's eliminated Iran's wartime chief Major General Ali Shamdani. He is Iran's superior military leader, and Israel claims they took him out in Tehran.
Excellent. Thank you, James. Don, the third G, said, but how much better are our nukes than theirs? That's a good question. I don't have any kind of information on that. James, would you have any stab at that?
I do. I covered some of this last weekend, digging through the files and looking as what we have. Today's weakest from the United States is 3 times what we let go in Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Wow.
3 times stronger.
Wow. And I've always...
So,
go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, Alex said the other day that no matter what size it is, no matter where it's let go, it's going to have a global effect on everybody's economy, and he's correct.
Well, here's an interesting perspective. Now, we all know when we go down these rabbit holes, whether we've been to the moon or not, what's really interesting to me is when they showed all the videos of these nuclear bombs going off, and they show the houses blowing away and they see the cars flying away. Where was the camera positioned when they showed that? How could the camera actually show that if houses are being blown away? I don't know. Just something to think about.
Called a blast wall, and they do have the ability to film things, Sam. It's not fake.
I didn't say it was. I'm just asking questions.
You're implying.
I'm asking questions, and I'm glad that you are here as a sound reasoning board.
Houses that you see blow away, it's like the three little pigs. One's made of straw, one's made of wood, and the blast walls that they use, cinder blocks and concrete are probably going to withstand, especially if they build them at an angle so that the blast goes over as it's looking out. But that's just.
Well, you know what's interesting? Do you guys remember that bomb that went off in Lebanon a couple of years ago? It looked like a nuclear bomb. It looked like it was something significant.
Wasn't that a grain bin or something? Was that
that's
it?
What they said. Yeah,
when it came across.
Right, but I don't know what you call that. The shock that happens.
Shockwave, yeah.
The shockwave looked like what we were talking about, but there was no radiation. Right.
Yeah.
So, is there another type of bomb, or I shouldn't say that word? Is there another type of device that possibly has that same destructive capability without the? Go ahead, James.
Sam, there's two reactions. Ultimately, in any type of device, you have an explosion and then you have an implosion. And the implosion is usually much worse than the explosion. You have a shock, and you can do a sound. You can give it a count to find out how far it is away, but it's the exact same thing coming back. And the implosion is the worst.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, James. Hey, Susie Kabloozy's here. Where have you been, young lady? We haven't seen you in a while. Glad you made it. All right. Well, let's see. Oh, Tire Man's backing us up on the chat. TikTok Shop. Exactly. TikTok Shop is the best. Exactly. All right. So let's just, before we go any further, I want to remind everybody this weekend, I will be broadcasting live from the Rev 17 symposium to prevent and deal with child trafficking. I'll be in Sacramento, and it's going to be Friday evening, Saturday, and Sunday. So there's going to be a lot of people to interview. I'm assuming that they're giving me my own booth, and this is the first foray I've made into this type of a presentation. So don't get your hopes up or your expectations. I'm going to do my best, but as many people that can tune in over the course of the weekend, that would be great. And looking forward to it. Oh, and also Agape Rescues Children, who is one of our members here, will be at the event as well. So something to really, really consider taking some time. As we've said many times on this channel, it's something both the left and the right, Republican, Democrat, liberal, and conservative can all get behind, and that's the kids, right? So, all right. So let's see here. First up, we have, this is what James brought up yesterday. We're going to talk a little bit about this. So the Trump Organization announced on Monday the launch of Trump Mobile, a 5G phone service provider. It said the service will be available through all major carriers in the U.S. And they highlighted the 47 plan, which offers unlimited text, calls, and data, roadside assistance, and telehealth services, among other features. This is a big deal. Now, not only is the Trump Organization building this into their phone service, but RFK Jr. just came out yesterday and talked about parts of this new big, beautiful bill where for $75 a month, people will be able to pay for their gym membership, have access to telehealth 24/7, 365 days a year. And it looks like there are multiple organizations, including our government, moving towards actually benefiting the people. Alex, what are your thoughts on it?
So we start with the Trump phone and we end up on which one? Where do we start? What are we talking about here? So the Trump phones, the Trump mobile, yes, and yes, $47 a month, as well as the fact as they're saying that the phones will be made and produced here in the United States. I would assume cost is probably also going to be less than what typical phones are, knowing kind of how they're moving volume over, the new shiny thing. I think they're going to go for volume. As far as our government moving towards a healthier, happier, I mean, yes, because RFK, growing up in the generations that we all grew up in, I mean, I remember the fitness tests in junior high and high school, right? And the national average and how many chin-ups and push-ups and sit-ups and we need to get back to that because we are the most obese country in the world. That's a problem.
Not only we the most obese, Alex, but we're something like 32nd in life expectancy. We're something like 24th in infant mortality rate. We spend more in America on pharmaceutical drugs than the entire rest of the world combined. If that worked, we wouldn't have these situations.
If I was a nefarious person and I was trying to dismantle the most armed population on the planet, I would go after their health and wellness, mentally, physically, because somebody who is not in shape is probably a lot easier to overtake than somebody who is.
Right, 100%. Hey, Traveler's here. Good morning, Traveler. I still don't believe the whole age thing from our private live the other day, but that's another subject. Dave, what are your thoughts?
Exciting. I was just reading up on it a little bit. The phone is advertised to have a 6.8 inch AMOLED screen display with 50 megapixel camera. So hopefully it's made here and hopefully it's all under control. But it's interesting. It's going to be fun to see it come out.
Right. James?
Well, who couldn't be excited about something that says, Trump T1 on it, 500 versus 1500? The key factors that I caught my eye were it's free long distance for military members and their families, complete device protection, 24/7 roadside assistance through Drive America, and here's something that may interest some people: no contracts and no credit check.
Huh. Interesting. So that tells me that maybe somehow they've incorporated this into the Department of Defense to acquire additional funding. Just a thought. Maybe it's partly with Starlink.
I think, it's supposed to be fired with Starlink. And the other part of it, I think this is all going to be paid for by the tariffs. I think that's who's making this phone anyway.
I don't think we can commingle the federal government's money with a Trump organization money venture. I don't think that works.
Well,
there's always got to be the rifleman somewhere.
Yeah, but I see what he's saying optically, but I also think too, who's the number one contractor for the Department of Defense? Elon Musk. Is there a way legally for them to do it and fund it in a way that is legally possible? I don't know. It's possible.
I hope it's true. It'll make the left's head explode.
Exactly. We're getting a lot of complaints in the chat that there's an echo. Everybody, we don't know what else to do. We're having some issues with TikTok. They rolled out new updates this week. We couldn't even get on the last 2 days. We had to redo it. And so if that's bothering you that much, that you can go to X, YouTube, Facebook, or Rumble, and you can see the same live that you see here on TikTok. On Rumble, it's Sam Shalhoub, all one word. On Facebook, it's Sam Shalhoub, all one word. On YouTube, it's Sam Shalhoub, all one word. And on X, it's Shalhoub Sam. So
Sam, try turning down your headphones just a little bit. So the volume down here, you see where the mouse is at in the corner?
Oh, yeah.
See if pulling the volume down a little bit on your end maybe takes that echo away.
From my microphone, you mean?
No, not from the microphone. From
hold on.
Here, let me help.
Okay. Hold on, everybody. We're trying to remedy that echo.
Can you still hear us talking?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Is it still comfortable volume? You can hear us okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Maybe that helps solve the echo. We'll see if that helps.
Okay, everybody on TikTok, let us know if you're still hearing an echo. Yeah, it looks like it's still echoing. See, again, TikTok rolled out a bunch of updates. We're trying to figure out what's going on, but my apologies. But again, you can go to one of the other platforms if it's bothering you that much. And I apologize. Hey, LSE03 is here. Hey, LSE03, glad you could make it, and thank you for the cap. Really kind of you. Okay, let's see. Let's move on to. Oh, did anybody else have anything else to say on the Trump phones or anything? Okay, all righty. Peter St. Ange on X. Guy is sharp. He came out of nowhere, but he is just doing a fantastic job, and I would encourage everyone to follow him. But he came out with the new inflation numbers, came in at 1.2%, way below the Fed's target for the fourth time in Trump's 4 months. Now, what about all of this panic over the tariffs? Oh, the prices are going to go up. Oh, this, oh, that. I mean, talk about, what does President Trump call them? Not complainers, but he calls them some panicans. That's what it is, panicans. And this is a perfect example of people panicking before they see the way it's going to play out. So, Alex, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, you mean the mainstream media is wrong again, Sam? God.
Yeah, exactly.
Please. So, again, you are putting a spotlight on who the Fed. They're gonna have to do something about this rate thing. Like, eventually, they're backed into a corner. Otherwise, those that think logically